All right, Jason. So as we were talking before, you have roughly, 15 years at least in the accounting department with within financial services. So talk to me a little bit about your current position and what you're doing now. I know you said this is a different area of accounting that you've worked in before. So can you talk to me about what you do now?
Sure. I do financial accounting for the city of Sanford. It's a lot of different things. It's cash reconciliations. It's doing some budgeting stuff, um, monthly financial statements, anything, things of that like that of that sort. And it's interesting because the cash recs are very manual. They still have dot matrix printouts, which is interesting. So you're getting cash available from like six sources and putting it all together into one sheet and reconcile it. It's kind of a lot of moving parts, so it needs a lot of attention to detail, which I'm good at. So
Sure.
yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I'm doing. But like I said,
Okay.
budgeting and accounting and cash projection, cash reconciliations.
Okay. And for quite some time, roughly maybe 11 years, you were senior mutual fund accountant.
Yes.
So you were high up there as far as looking over the accounting team and what you did. So what did you do different there than what you're doing now?
Well, I mean, I supervised people. Actually had two teams, an onshore and an offshore team. And I wasn't officially, responsible for supervising the offshore team, but I did basically theoretically. So I was a subject matter expert and a supervisor at that level. I had four direct reports, on my onshore team. So it was an interesting mix of things. I dealt with auditing, financial statements, preparing the NAS for daily stuff and a lot of different things, daily work, monthly work, quarterly work. There's some similarities there to, normal accounting. But of course, it's focused on investments. So I was a stockbroker at one time in my life as well.
Oh, wow. How long did you do that for?
About a year and a half, and then the dot-com bubble came and kind of killed that dream. Yep.
Okay. Just taking some notes here. Were you you were handling US and international
Yes,
subsidiaries
correct.
as well? Okay.
Yes, and I've
And oh, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. I've
Go
dealt
ahead.
with a
You're
lot of different derivatives, different securities. I pretty much run the gamut because I've done private equity, I've done normal mutual funds, I've done money funds, I've done projections, I've you name it in the financial services industry, I basically have done it. And I'm trying to translate that more to regular accounting, which this is right now because that's what I want to do when I grow up. So that's kind of where I'm headed. So it's my passion. I love accounting, so it
okay.
really interests me. Excuse me.
Okay. Now, um, with the platforms that you've worked off of, um, I know it's going to be different per company. Are there any like generic kind of CRMs that you have used? Have you used QuickBooks? I know that's more of like that bookkeeping level. But I mean, is there anything that you've used that you can tell me about?
I've dealt with some QuickBooks. I've done a little
Okay.
SAP. I've done some SQL, um, but not like I know what you're talking about, the big CRMs for like accounting modules. Not specifically, no. They use something totally different here. It's called Naviline.
Okay.
Um, so I don't know if that's relevant, but that's what I'm using right now.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. And long term, what are you looking for?
Well, eventually I'm going to get my master's in accounting, and I want to become a CPA. That's my end goal here.
What's your
And
angle?
yeah, with my my specialization in forensic accounting, I think that's a hot field too, and it interests me anyway. So that's kind of what I want to pair it to do. Work with my CPA with that forensic accounting slant.
Okay. Great.